Hello everyone, welcome to iExamB. Prepare 50% faster. Embrace the iExamB learning experience. Download our app for 50% faster job preparation, and also you can check out online courses available on www.iexamb.com. In case any inquiry, you can email us on hello@iexamb.com and can call us on 920-55-24028. We are continuing with the 100 Important MCQ series GIC Re IT exam 2024, and this is our third part of the series where we will discuss DBMS and SQL Query questions. Question 31. Which of the following is an essential feature of the asset properties of a transaction in a database system? Option A. Transactions are automatically rolled back if they fail. B. Transactions are processed sequentially to ensure consistency. C. Transactions can only be executed by one user at a time. D. Transactions are allowed to interfere with each other, they do not conflict. Transactions are atomic, meaning they are either fully completed or fully rolled back. And the correct answer is E. Transactions are atomic, meaning they are either fully completed or fully rolled back. In asset properties of database transaction, we see that किसी भी डेटाबेस ट्रांजैक्शन को रिलायबल और कंसिस्टेंट बनाने के लिए एसिड प्रॉपर्टीज का सबसे इंपॉर्टेंट रोल होता है एंड इवन इन एनी सिचुएशन लाइक power failure or system crashes, these properties ensures the transaction will be completed. That means all or nothing. Question number 32. What is the primary advantage of using normalization in a database design? Option A. Reduces the number of tables in a database. B. Increases redundancy and improves query performance. C. Minimizes data redundancy and dependency. D. Makes data retrieval faster. E. Makes the database schema more complex. And the correct option is C. It minimizes data redundancy and dependency. We see that in normalization in relational database, it's a process जो database को redundancy और anomalies से बचाता है. We have the different forms of normalization like 1NF, 2NF, 3NF and BCNF, and this process ensures that data is well structured and remains consistent even during updates. For example, by breaking data into related tables, हम redundancy minimize करते हैं और flexibility को increase करते हैं. Let's move ahead. Question number 33. Which of the following SQL query is used to find the second highest salary for an employee table? And the given query is select max salary from employee where salary. Option A. The query will return the second highest salary correctly. B. The query will return the highest salary instead of the second highest. C. The query will cause an error because of the nested select statement. D. The query will return an empty result set. And the option E is the query will return multiple rows instead of one. And the correct answer is A. The query will return the second highest salary correctly. So in nested query, to find second highest salary, to find out we basically having two queries, that is the inner query and outer query. In inner query, select max salary from employee finds the highest salary, and after getting this highest salary, the outer query filters salaries less than the highest one. So the final result is the second highest salary. This specific method, nested query, okay, which is basically representing a powerful use case of nested queries. Question number 34. What is the primary purpose of an entity relationship diagram in database design? A. To represent the flow of data within an application. B. To model the relationships and attributes of entities within a database. C. To illustrate the SQL queries used to retrieve data. D. To display the physical structure of the database tables. E. To determine the indexing strategy for optimizing performance. And the correct answer is B. To model the relationships and attributes of entities within a database. Entity relationship diagram is basically a blueprint of the database. जैसे एक ऑनलाइन रिटेल डेटाबेस में इट विल शो कि कस्टमर और ऑर्डर के बीच रिलेशनशिप क्या है, राइट? सो एट्रीब्यूट लाइक कस्टमर आईडी एंड नेम and relationship is like one to many, link between customer and their orders. यह डिजाइन बेसिकली में डेटाबेस कंस्टेंट को डिफाइन करती है. ओके. Question number 35. Which of the following accurately describes the role of a foreign key in a relational database system? Option A. A unique identifier for each row in a table. B. A key used to establish a relationship between two tables. C. A field that contains a duplicate value from the same table. D. A field that automatically generates sequential numbers. Option E. A key used only for indexing and query optimization. And the correct answer is B. A key used to establish a relationship between two tables. So here we will see a foreign key in relational database is basically a column which exists in another table as a primary key. So for example, if we see a customer ID column in the orders table refer to the primary key in the customers table. यह बेसिकली में एक रेफरेंशियल इंटीग्रिटी एनफोर्स करता है और ऑर्फन रिकॉर्ड को प्रिवेंट करता है. दैट्स द मेन पर्पस ऑफ द फॉरेन की. क्वेश्चन नंबर 36. Which of the following SQL commands is classified as a data definition language? Command. Option A select, B insert, C create, D update and E commit. And the correct answer is C, create. So create command in SQL is a DDL command जो tables, schemas और views को define करने के लिए हम use करते हैं. And ये database structure की foundation को build करता है. Okay, so that's the main purpose of the create command. Question number 37. Given the following SQL query, select department ID, count asterisk as employee underscore count from employees, group by department ID having count asterisk greater than 5. What is the purpose of having clause in this query? So option A is to filter rows before grouping them. B. To filter rows after grouping them. Option C. To apply a condition to the entire table. D. To apply conditions only to count asterisk function. And E. To sort the rows by department ID. And the correct answer is B. To filter rows after grouping them. The having clause is basically used after group by to filter grouped data. Okay, so here we can see few steps, like the first step where we are seeing the group. So group rows by department, then calculate aggregate values, like here we have used count function, and then apply having to filter groups. For example, here departments with more than 5 employees. Where और having में basic difference समझना सबसे important है. Okay. Now let's move ahead with question number 38. Create or replace view high underscore salary underscore employees as select employee underscore ID salary from employees where salary is greater than 50,000. So which statement about the view high underscore salary underscore employees is true? A. The view stores a copy of the data in the database. B. The view must be recreated if the employees table is updated. C. The view allows real-time reflection of changes in the employees table. D. The view can be used to perform DML operations directly on employees. E. The view is static and cannot be updated. And the correct answer is C. The view can be used to perform DML operations directly on employees table. So a view is basically like a virtual table. It dynamically fetches data from base tables. Okay. For example, here if we see a high underscore salary underscore employees view shows employees with salaries greater than 50,000. Okay. So updates in the base table automatically reflects in the view. Question number 39. Which of the following commands is part of the transaction control language in SQL? A. Select. B. Commit. C. Update. D. Alter. E. Drop. And the correct answer is B. Commit. Commit ensures that all changes in a transaction are permanently saved. That's the main purpose. For example, we are doing some transaction in any account like debit or where debit and credit both are happening. So दोनों ही ऑपरेशन सक्सेसफुल होने पर commit perform होता है. Okay, so this ensures that all the changes in a transactions are permanently saved. Question number 40. What is the purpose of a SQL view? A. To permanently delete data. B. To store data temporarily. C. To provide a way to look at data without storing it physically. D. To alter data table structure. E. To update records in a table. And the correct answer is C. To provide a way to look at data without storing it physically. A view is in SQL is like a shortcut or a window to look at data in a table. It doesn't store the data itself but shows the result of saved query whenever you. For example, if we see, if you have a table with all employees data but want to show only the high salary employees to a manager, you can create a view for it. So the data is the view will always stay updated with the main table. Question number 41. What does the truncate statement do in SQL? A. Delete specific rows from a table. B. Removes all rows from a table without logging individual row deletions. C. Modifies existing rows in a table. D. Alters the structure of a table. And the correct answer is B. Removes all rows from a table without logging individual row deletions. We see that truncate quickly removes all rows but cannot be rolled back. Whereas if we have a kind of comparison between the truncate and delete, we can see that delete logs changes and supports rollback. That is the basic difference between truncate and delete operation. So the correct option is answer B. Question 42. How do you modify the salary of an employee with employee ID 123 to 70,000 in the employees table? Option A. Modify employees set salary equals to 70,000 where employee ID equals to 123. Option B. Change employees set salary equals to 70,000 where employee ID equals to 123. Option C. Update employees set salary equals to 70,000 where employee ID equals to 123. D. Alter employees set salary equals to 70,000 where employee ID equals to 123. And option E. Adjust employees set salary equals to 70,000 where employee ID equals to 123. And the correct answer is answer C. So the update statement in SQL is used to modify existing data in a table. Here we are also using set salary. This set salary specifies the column to update and assign the new value. We have also used where clause in it, which ensures that only specific rows are updated. For example, employee with ID 123. Here one more additional thing about the update statement, that if the where clause is omitted in it, all rows in the table will be updated, which can lead to unintended changes. So this statement allows precise update when used carefully, maintaining the data consistency. Question number 43. Which SQL command is used to add a new column email to the customers table? Option A. Update customers add column email varchar 255. B. Insert into customers add email varchar 255. Option C. Modify table customers add email varchar 255. D. Alter table customers add email varchar 255. And option E. Create column email on customers varchar 255. And the correct answer is D, that is alter table customers add email varchar 255. So alter table command basically modifies the table structure. For example, we are adding a new column. So alter table customers add email varchar 255. Existing rows will have null values for the new column until the updated. So once we updated it, it will get the value in it, otherwise it will reflect the null values. Question number 44. Which property of a transaction ensures that once a transaction has been committed, it will remain committed even in the case of a system failure? A. Atomicity, B. Consistency, C. Isolation, and D. Durability. And the correct answer is D. Durability. Durability एक important feature है जो ये डिसाइड करता है कि एक बार ट्रांजैक्शन कमिट हो जाने के बाद उसके चेंजेस परमानेंट हो जाते हैं, चाहे सिस्टम फेल हो जाए या फिर उन चेंजेस को किसी भी सिचुएशन में सेफ रखा जाता है. So this is the main purpose behind the durability. This is achieved through the mechanism like transaction logs and stable storage, and these ensures that all changes are returned to a persistent medium, so they are recoverable even after unexpected failures. Fine, let's move ahead. Question number 45. Which of the following concurrency control mechanism ensures that transactions are executed in a serializable manner? Option A, timestamp ordering. B, two-phase locking. C, optimistic concurrency control. And D, read uncommitted isolation label. And the correct answer is B, two-phase locking. टू फेज लॉकिंग एक कॉन्करेंसी कंट्रोल मैकेनिज्म है जो ट्रांजैक्शन को सीरियलाइजेबल वे से एग्जीक्यूट करता है and it basically operates in two phases. So the first phase is growing phase. In growing phase, logs are acquired by the transaction as required and allowing secure access to data. Another phase is shrinking phase. So in this phase, the transaction releases the logs, preventing other transactions from accessing the same data. इस प्रोसेस से कॉन्फ्लिक्ट्स को रोका जाता है और डेटा कंसिस्टेंसी को हैंडल किया जाता है by ensuring that no two transactions interfere each other through the two-phase locking system. With this, I am ending today's session. Stay tuned with us for such kind of videos and content. In case any doubt, reach out to us. Download our app for 50% faster job preparation. We will meet in the next video. Till then, bye-bye all of you. Thank you everyone.